All right, guys, hanging out in Central Denver with Shannon, SYK Holdings. You live right here in the Rhino neighborhood.
I do.
Great hot spot, right?
It is.
What's your favorite?
Happening spot.
What's your favorite bar?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Any bar that has wine.
Okay, deal. Sold. I'll meet you there later.
Yeah.
Sounds great. So tell me about you. You started off, well, you've had a few cool jobs, including Whole Foods, and then you were a Lyft driver, and that ushered in this whole new era in your career.
Yes, correct. So I actually managed customer service teams. So I at Whole Foods, and I was like, all right, I'm going to make a little extra cash on the side. So I started driving Lyft.
And you were a 4.2 star?
No, I was a 5-star.
Oh,
I
knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm going to look that up later.
5 stars.
Okay, 5 stars.
But anyway, so I met the CEO of a compliance company on the THC side. That's where I started.
Okay.
And he was actually looking for people. He had just started a company, so he hired me as his ops manager, and then I became business development, and through trying to sell compliance software to THC people, which is absolutely impossible.
Sounds like it.
I had somebody looking for 100 kilos last March, and I was like, oh, that should be easy to find. It is not. Turns out.
Right.
So I noticed there's a niche for somebody who understands compliance and how to put people together, and that's where I stepped in and started my company.
Man, so cool. Why is everything in kilos, not pounds? Is that the official? Why is that word? It sounds like a Miami Vice thing.
Why would we go from pounds to kilos?
Right.
It's like we talk pounds and hemp,
is
and then we go for kilos.
Less than a pound? Kilo's a little
Kilo
less than
is 2.2 pounds.
It's more than a pound, see? Okay, I'm learning a lot already.
Yeah.
Tell me about the difference between different weed products. So there's the normal, you smoke a joint, you can get high, it has THC in it, then there's hemp. But they all come from the same family, is that right?
It's all the same family, so it's cannabis sativa. The hemp, which mostly marijuana and hemp are just slangs, but the hemp is high CBD, low THC. And
tell me what both of those do. CBD can has some medicinal benefits, it can relax you. THC does what?
So the THC is the psychoactive part, specifically the Delta-9, because you've got THCA, THCV, some of those other ones, they don't actually get you high.
Okay.
But the THCA will turn into something that does get you high. But the Delta-9 specifically, the devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce. I knew you were going to say that.
I had to. That's what gets you high. So that's the marijuana, which is the high THC and a low CBD. And that specifically is within each state. So each state has its own licensing for that, whereas hemp can be sold across the country. Because I see ads for hemp nationally, then their dispensary is just here in Denver, and I know they're just in Colorado. So that's why. Yeah, and you can't sell hemp in a dispensary. It has to be above 0.3% in order to be in a dispensary.
Okay.
Below 0.3% in order to sell online.
Below 0.3% online and just general stores and online. So like any business, Shannon, where do you fit in things? I know that there's the farm here and then customers down here and this and that. So where do you fit in that chain of how all that comes together? You've got this farm up in Longmont you love, right?
Yeah, no, totally. I mean, I'm very specific about my supply chain. So I have labs that I work with that are, super compliant. They know what they're doing. I have farms that are the same thing. So if you come to me and you need product, I know who to talk to.
Got it. So I very often would not know what to ask, much less who to ask it of.
Right, and everybody thinks they're the best.
Everybody's going to say, I'm the best farm, I'm the best lab. Of course, they're trying to sell their stuff.
Right, and I'm the best at what I do, so I know who the best is.
You really are the best.
Yeah, I think so.
No, so that really makes a lot of sense. And again, you have resources and customers and options and outlets all over the place. In compliance, you understand all that, so you can make sense of that, including that chain of custody thing.
Yeah. Exactly. And I don't really hide where it comes from. A lot of brokers will pull off stickers or hide whatever. It's you need to know if you're buying a kilo of CBD isolate, you need to know where it came from.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that's going to go to the end user. And if you don't have chain of custody, it's just...
And what do you see as trends in the industry? I mean, obviously this is an industry that's booming. There's a lot going on. What do you see? Regulation, FDA stuff? How's that map out?
Yeah, so regulations are starting to be more and more. As of right now, we don't really have much regulation.
Okay.
But I mean, there's a bunch of working groups and a bunch of things going on. The FDA is coming in, licensing is coming in, all of the above.
Right. So and do you think that is that good or bad, just in general?
I think it's great.
Okay, good.
Because that means that all of the people that aren't doing it right are going to fall to the wayside.
Right.
And those of us that are doing it right are going to be the ones that
are going to thrive.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Which is why I'm so successful.
Oh, there you go. I like it. You're doing it right. What's your advice? Because you really grew this company from a truly a small company run out of your house, right? Yep. It's a small company now. It's this booming, thriving business. Things are just blowing up. What was the key to making that happen?
Well, I left my old company in November. I had literally negative 100 and I grew it to $1 million, but I needed people. So I am a control freak. But if you can hire people to do the things that I can't necessarily do, that gives me time to develop my business.
Focus on what you're good at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which any startup should do.
Right.
Hire
Simple
people.
lesson. Right. If you're trying to grow your business and go from
minus
$100K to positive 1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, call Shannon for a little career coaching too,
Call
right?
me,
A little
I'll help
business
you.
coaching. Sounds
I'm a
good.
mentor.
Okay, sounds good. SYK Holdings, we'll throw the website up right here at the bottom. Hit Shannon up with any questions, and thanks
Yes.
a lot for hopping in today. This is really cool stuff you're
Awesome,
doing.
thank you.
Okay.